Good morning, girls. Let us come and discuss problem number 8. Here in this problem, as I have been telling you since the chapter inception, means the beginning of this particular chapter, that this is nothing but concentrating on revaluation of the assets, or I can say financial stability of the organization, through which the organization may sustain in future without selling the company. So that is the reason. Just see this problem also, girls. You were given with authorized capital and issued share capital, 9,000 equity shares and 9,000 preference shares. Sundry creditors, bills payable, freehold land, all the assets and liabilities were given. And the first change they are expecting is preference shares to be reduced by 25 rupees each. Rate of dividend being raised to 8%. Means the first point here, in this first point there are 2 points. That is the preference share value to be reduced by 25%, 25 rupees. What is the existing value of the preference shares? 9,000 fully paid shares of rupees 9 lakhs. Share capital is 9 lakhs and the shares, number of shares are 9,000. Means it is evident that the face value of the share is 100 rupees. Now through this reconstruction, the company is asking you to make the preference shares to be reduced by 25%. Means he is asking you to keep the face value at the rate at rupees 75 each. This is the first adjustment. And the next one, he is asking the rate being 8%. Here the rate is 6%. The rate of interest means now the new upcoming preference shares should be, after reconstruction, 8% preference shares of rupees 75 each. This is the first adjustment meaning. Coming to equity shares were reduced to rupees 60. I told you in yesterday's problems also, girls, so please don't get confused between these two prepositions. Reduced by means you need to reduce by rupees 25. Reduced to rupees 60 means you need to make the face value of the share each rupees 60. Means remain 9,000 equity shares of rupees 60 each. So this is the adjustment. And the third one, as usual, the assets and liabilities as given is utilized to revalue. Means on machinery rupees 60,000, 52,500 from stock, and create a reserve of 37,500 against debtors. And he asked as usual entries in the balance sheet. Now how the entries will be appearing? The first entry will be for restructuring the preference share capital as usual. So the old, prior to internal reconstruction, the preference entry means preference share capital is, it is 6% preference shares of rupees 100 each. So 9,000 shares at the rate of rupees 100 each, it comes to 9 lakhs. After reconstruction, he asked to increase the rate of means preference dividend to at 8% and asked to reduce by rupees 25 each. So he is asking you to keep the face value at 75 rupees. So 9,000 equity shares into 75, that comes to 6,75,000. And to capital reduction means how much we are foregoing? We are foregoing at the rate of 9,000 shares at the rate of rupees 25 each. That comes to 2,25,000. Narration being preference share capital reduced. Next, let us see the preference means equity share capital. The equity share capital is nothing but, prior to reconstruction, it is 9,000 equity shares fully paid up 9 lakhs. So now he is asking to keep the face value at rupees 60 each. So that comes to here. Equity share capital account debtor 3,60,000 to capital reduction 3,60,000. Means he is asking you to keep the equity at the rate of rupees 3,60,000. Means that is how he is asking, means 9,000 equity shares at the rate of 40 we are foregoing. This is the journal entry. Like here you can write, girls, 9,000 shares at the rate of 40 the company is foregoing. That is how we have acquired 3,60,000. This is equity share capital which is reduced. Now you see, girls, here capital reduction account is credited with 2,25,000. Here in the second entry, through equity shares, the capital reduction account is showing a credit of 3,60,000. Altogether, you have to the credit of capital reduction account a sum of 5,85,000. That is which we are coming over across over here. And this 5,85,000 can be dispersed in different ways which are going here like now. I told you preliminary expenses are not supposed to be written off in one particular year. During a period of time, we are supposed to write them off. So first written off the preliminary expenses, next profit and loss account of the yesteryears, that is 2,77,500. He asked you to reduce from machinery. Here in the problem it was given to reduce 60,000, so we have done it. And from stock 52,500, provide for sundry debtors, doubtful debts 37,500, and the balancing figure which we were left with from capital reduction, we have appropriated all these written offs and adjustments what the company has thought and asked us to do. We have done it, and even after doing all these adjustments, we were left over with a capital reserve, that is balancing figure. Girls, this is not given in the problem, to 1,35,000. So this is how we have capital reduced and used to written off certain long-term assets. Now your balance sheet. Let us see how the company's balance sheet will appear. Now equity, total share capital, out of which equity share capital will take first. 9,000 equity shares at the rate of rupees 60 each, that is 5,40,000, and 9,000 equity shares